We've been recording for 5 minutes anyway, so please, for God, love of God, let's not get cancelled. Because I don't want to record this and I realise I can't use any of the show.
Right, well, that's what I'm saying. It's pre-recorded, isn't it? So if you want to take something out,
no, but then it's just like useless in it. But yeah. Welcome back to Real Reds Talk, but it's not Real Reds Talk. It is Real Reds After Dark. This is a place where we're going to talk about everything except football, because we do that all day, every day, and we need a kind of place to talk about non-football. And to be honest, this is just the stuff that we talk off camera before shows anyway, so we might as well bring it to you. And if you're watching this on a Sunday, you could have had this 2 days earlier. You could have had this on a Friday. Members, join the members, you get this 2 days earlier. We're going to try and do this about once a month, depending on people's schedules. But I'm joined by Nick, Adam, Aaron. Lads, we all good? Happy Thursday, Sunday, depending on when you're watching this?
Yeah. I was in a good mood until I saw that guy drinking Aperol spritz in his glass.
Yeah, because he is. It's always letting the side down.
Flashbacks there with, yeah.
Basically what is going to happen is we're going to bring, every one of us are going to bring something along to talk about. It can be anything you want. If you want to talk politics, if you want to talk about UFC, if you want to talk whatever it is, you bring it along, we talk about it. The only rule is try not get us cancelled, lads. Just please. That's all I'm asking. I'm not asking for much. Just try not to get us cancelled. Remember, we're on YouTube. We're not on other streaming sites that are available.
Imagine 3 years of building this channel, whatever it's been.
And it's just
one show
into the ground.
Fucking derail it all.
Into the ground. But yeah.
Real Red's cancelled.
Before we kick it off, Nick, I believe you have a question for everybody.
I do. So, if you had one crime to commit to abolish it,
I know this
forever.
question. I know this question.
Right, so let me just repeat it, okay? If you had one crime to commit to abolish it forever, what crime would you commit and why?
Adam, don't fucking say it. I don't fucking say it. I don't care what it is. Just don't say it.
Don't worry about it. We'll bleep out. I'll do your bleeps for you. Adam, actually, yeah, definitely go to you first, please.
Oh, Jesus, this show's going to be over before we even start.
So this is dicey because
yeah,
you really want to get rid of the bad ones, but
then you're going to have to do it.
Yeah,
you're going to have to do it.
You know what I mean? So do you take one for the team? Or
Okay, yeah, because you kind of fall on your own sword in that sense then.
Yeah.
Okay, since I'm a good Catholic Irish person, you know, I would commit hate speech, I think.
Hate speech? Okay.
Hate speech. Look, it's using your mouth rather than anything physical, doing anything that... It is bad, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying it isn't.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not anything in terms of, like, you know, the very serious, like, committing murder, doing this. Unless you think about maybe, like, if you commit murder but the person wants to die because they're in pain.
Oh, you could...
Is that about?
You could kill someone who's like a murderer or a rapist, and then you're getting rid of the dickhead, and you're eliminating the crime at the same time.
No, but you're eliminating the crime of killing another murderer.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's that specific. It's that specific. You have to be that, like...
You commit a crime, the crime is...
So if his hate crime is against a specific group, that is only eliminating that hate crime. It's not eliminating hate crime.
Now we're getting in choppy waters.
That's what I'm saying.
Specific groups. You know?
That's what I'm saying.
10 minutes with my mouth.
Yeah, so if... I'm sure that's philosophy throughout life, through everything.
Yeah.
No, it's if you commit that crime, so let's say you kill a killer, right?
Yeah.
That is the crime. If it's vigilante in it, really, you would still get done for it and sent to court. You've killed a killer. Then no one else can ever kill a killer again.
That's specific, though. So you're killing a person who's a murderer. So only people are never allowed to kill murderers again. That's the...
So is it that specific that if you killed an old woman, for example, no older women get killed anymore?
That's what I was asking. It was like, he's being specific with the murderer. He said you can't kill.
Putting up fucking orders in a minute.
You made the specification.
No. Let me explain myself, please. Right? Okay, just give me 10 seconds to explain myself. if you did that, an act of going to kill a killer, it would be for a reason, right? So that would get put down as a vigilante killing, wouldn't it? And you'd still get done for it. Yes? Do we agree with that?
Yeah, but what about Adam's thing? So if he's doing a hate crime, if he speaks against a specific group, are you only eliminating the hate speech for
The
that
hate
group?
crime for that specific group.
Right,
yes.
okay.
If he said, right, I want to get rid of hate speech forever,
He has to go everybody. He has to go for everybody.
everyone.
Everyone gets it.
Yeah.
Everyone gets hit in the neck.
Everyone's just, he's just like, and you, and you, and you.
Yeah.
It's like when Flanders snaps in
Yeah.
The Simpsons. You ever see that? He's just poking around at everybody in the time then.
Right.
Oh, jeez.
So are you sticking with hate speech for everyone?
I don't know. I'm thinking about, like, you know, kicking old ladies down the stairs. Aaron has that thought in my head now.
Kicking old ladies down the stairs to stop.
I don't.
Is that a crime? Technically?
I mean, it's assault, isn't it? Surely it's assault.
Yeah.
You're assaulting an old
It's
lady.
not a bad one to get.
Right, so, Adam, are you going with kicking old ladies down the stairs, yeah? That's just to kick this thing off.
2 minutes of hate speech.
Sounds more like a fantasy to me.
Yeah. Does.
I don't know what your niches are in, but yeah, whatever.
Right.
Whatever floats your boat, mate.
I'll go
Sam?
with. Do you know these financial people who crash the economy, like Enron and all these dickheads, and they just take people's life savings away and craps mortgages and stuff, and they end up going to jail. I'll do that because then that gets rid of that forever. No more of that shite. No more financial people fucking the system up and causing people to end up destitute and stuff because they want money. So I'll do that. Easy.
And you're on a beach in Barbados.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
So two slightly different answers
Yeah.
there. One logical, one just boot a lady down
Yeah.
on the stairs. Aaron, what would you abolish if you had to commit it?
Do you have to pay the punishment for this crime, by the way?
No.
All right.
Don't know if that's a good thing or...
I'd probably just take one for the team and get a just make sure there's an Avram Glazer sized coffin somewhere.
Nice.
We weren't going to talk about football, but we'll take that. Yeah.
Nice.
Avram's getting it in the neck, mate.
Yeah.
So no one can ever kill an Avram Glazer
Who
again.
the fuck's prosecuting that, by the way? Who the hell's going, yeah, let's do the guy who's done that? Like, do you know what I mean?
Aaron's dribble on his fucking rat tail at the back of his head. And
I was going to
shot
say, I'd be celebrating just holding his rat's tail up. Like.
him. Yeah. Swinging it around like that.
Yeah, right. Are you going to answer, Nick, or shall we?
No, I don't think you want my answer, so I'll move on.
Okay.
No, you can't cop out like that.
Nah, it's not a cop out. It's a bit
It's
dicey.
dodgy,
Right,
yeah. Let's move on.
Just fair. Just
Right.
fair. Yeah.
Shall I go first with the thing that I brought? Shall I do that?
Okay.
Let's
Please
go.
do.
So,
Go ahead.
I have gone for something compared to you lot, probably quite wholesome and nice compared to what you guys are gonna fucking bring to the table, I reckon. But let's see. So we all and Adam, please don't. We all love animals, correct? We're all big animal fans. Cats,
Yes.
dogs, wildlife. We all
Yeah.
want thing. We all love a fight as well, right? Love UFC, boxing, what have you. So I've combined the two, and I've gone for an animal tournament fight. So I'm going to pair off two animals. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rounds
Noah's Ark reference
with
there.
two animals, and they're going to fight each other, and we're going to decide who wins out of the two, and then we're going to get to the final, and we're going to have a champion who's going to be champion
me
animal.
up. Sign
So-
me up.
Love a good cockfight.
There you go.
Excuse me?
But I'm going to set the scene. So the battleground is half land, half water, because a couple of these animals are like semi-aquatic. So I don't want to think. But I've not put
Is
any
that
shit.
Is that the technical term? Semi-aquatic.
I don't know. But
Fuck me, that dolphin's semi-aquatic. Jesus.
no, that's the thing. So I haven't got sharks. I haven't got killer whales because they're all purely water-based.
Yeah.
I've got
hybrids, if you will.
Yeah, so animals that could be on the land and the water, and I've got no snakes or bugs or anything like that. Maybe that could be a separate fight. These are just like land/water-based animals. These kind of things.
Just imagine if someone tunes in and we're talking about bug fight.
Yeah.
Who would win out of
There you go.
fucking-
So yeah, so people are like, why is a shark not in there? Why is a mosquito not in there? I'm just trying to base it off of like pure land animals. So the first pairing is a Cape buffalo versus a wolf. Now, I know wolves are pack animals, so I might allow you to have one Cape buffalo against maybe 3 or 4 wolves if you want, if that evens the odds a little bit.
Okay.
What are you thinking?
Buffaloes are quite thick and they're quite
Big.
like I reckon
Big
they take
lads.
a big beating for a buffalo, but I don't know if they're necessarily like very aggressive. Like
Well, you've seen when the lions go after them on the Serengeti, and
Yeah,
they're able
they
to
can-
fight. They can fight lions off. So, like, do you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
I
What
would.
type of buffalo? Like an American buffalo or an
No,
African buffalo?
like Africa, but like Cape Buffalo, the
Okay.
big
Ah.
fucking monsters.
Okay.
Brock Lesnar buffaloes, mate.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what we're talking.
Yeah.
I'd go with pack of wolves. I think if
Yeah,
you've
I
got
don't
3
know
or
enough
4
about buffaloes.
around them, I think the wolves are just fucking neck, fucking back,
Take it
all
down.
that. So wolves are
Adam.
taking it.
Yeah, I think I'd go with the same kind of pack mentality.
Okay.
That's going to rub off, but I can kind of see the wolves actually doing that. A lot of the time dogs go for the neck,
Yeah.
Yeah.
wild dogs. So I think if you're looking at a pack of dogs, they'll probably go for the neck and they'll take down the buffalo.
Okay, the wolf is through to the next round. Next round, there's the tiger, king of the cats, and then a wolverine. Now, I don't know if you know much about wolverines, but they are they're quite small, but they are one of the most aggressive animals on the planet. Like, they will attack everything and anything. They're fucking monsters. Like, they're not nothing to fuck around with. Have a Google of a wolverine if you've not seen one.
I'm absolutely doing that right
Versus-
now because I'm thinking of Wolverine with his 3 fucking claws.
No. It's not
Yeah.
Hugh Jackman. It's not Hugh Jackman. It's not him.
Just to clarify, it's
Yeah.
not Hugh Jackman.
So it's
They
Wolverine
look,
versus
they don't
tiger.
look like aggressive.
So very aggressive animals, Wolverine.
It looks like a fucking sloth. Ah, tiger's mauling that to death
You reckon?
all day, all
Kind
day.
of like honey badgers.
Well, we'll
Yeah.
get onto the honey badger later on, so let's not spoil that one.
For all you honey badger fans in the chat, fucking buckle in.
It does translate. Like I think the Latin name is little wolf, so they are quite sort of like vicious animals. Man.
Nah, tiger's fucking that up
Yeah,
all day.
I'm gonna go with
Yeah.
tiger.
Going tiger.
Tiger, like the
Yeah.
sheer strength, like stealth, it is everything. It's like the ultimate killer machine.
Cool. All right, next round we have the polar bear versus the
Oh.
versus a hyena.
Polar bears are fucking.
Polar bear.
Pack
But
of pack
I'll
of
give you
hyenas.
pack of hyenas because a polar bear's fucking big. It's a big fucking animal, so I'll give you a pack of hyenas.
Scruffy cunts, aren't they, hyenas? They just look
They've
like
got-
people like,
But their jaws are the strongest jaws per pressure inch, I think, square pressure.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
they're stronger than a crocodile's like jaws. A hyena, you can snap. What's the biggest? The thigh bone, the tibia. You can snap a tibia in half.
oh wow.
So
Okay, now.
they're quite twats.
So a pack of hyenas. I mean, I don't know where this would take place wise, but a pack of hyenas against a polar bear.
This is a mythological tournament, Nick. We're not making this for real. I'm not going to round up a bunch of animals
know.
and make them fight. Like,
Well,
U-
he was asking for
UFC
logic in my
300.
answer, so UFC 300 in the blue corner.
yeah. Just smashes
Polar.
Bruce Buffer out of the way. Just fuck off,
Yeah.
Bruce.
Have you seen that the footage, by the way, that polar bear when the guy's in the cage and
Yeah.
he's rocking it?
Idiot.
You're like, holy
Idiot.
shit, mate!
You fucking
Wow.
idiot. Why would you do that?
I'll go
But-
polar bear.
You
Yeah,
got
I'm
polar
gonna
bear.
go polar bear.
Polar bear.
Yeah, I think polar bear as well because, like, I've heard stories of, especially like in the 1800s when ships maybe got stuck in the ice, that the polar bears would literally go on to the ice and pull one guy on and off at a time, and they'd bring him over.
Nick,
onto-
I knew he'd go. I knew it.
I know it.
Oh dear.
Lucky
They take
man.
them onto the opposite, like the ice pocket opposite, and they just tear them to shreds there in front of everyone else, knowing that they were next. Like the stories I've heard of polar bears,
Terrifying.
it's terrifying. Like I think the scariest of all the bears.
Aaron's gone.
They're just this big white thing, like you know, like
You're not helping. You're not helping yourself.
That's what she said.
Alright, let's move on. Nick might like this next fight because he's a big fan of this animal. It's the elephant versus the hippo.
Oh.
Hippo kills more human beings in Africa than any other animal, by the way.
Mate, they
Yeah, I
are
was gonna go
savages.
hippo, man.
They're like Harry Maguire with his speed. They are
Yeah.
rapid hippos. You're
Can
talking
go in the
like-
water and go on land.
Yeah.
Quick, bulletproof skin, can't kill him.
But
Get
elephants
bought.
are that big.
Big,
See
yeah.
an elephant shooting it though.
Elephants are massive though, aren't they? Like,
Yeah.
I couldn't even start to think how would a hippo kill an elephant.
It might go on for like years, that fight, won't it?
That
Like,
is
how
the
the fuck-
longest fight. Like we was talking about Ericsson and Maguire in a race. A hippo versus an elephant is just like a 5-round championship bout
Yeah.
going on for a long time.
Heavyweight, innit?
So,
It's a heavyweight. It's just heavyweight, just fucking.
yeah, I'd go hippo. I think.
You want hippo?
You know, I was thinking hippo initially, but I'm after just looking up this. If you look up hippo versus
Stats.
elephant, the
I was
size.
gonna say the
The
stats.
tail of the tail.
Yeah. Fucking
There
hell.
is a massive size difference. Elephants are a lot larger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the elephant with a tusk.
You want elephant?
With a tusk. Okay.
Yeah,
Aaron, you're the decider.
Yeah,
that penetration.
There you go.
I'm gonna go with hippo.
You're going
Yes,
hippo.
Good man.
Going
Good
hippo.
man.
Hippo's going
Yeah.
through. All right.
Hippo all the way.
Next one. A moose versus a lion.
Lion. No question.
Have you seen the size of a moose, by the
jungle.
way? Have you seen
Yeah.
a moose? They're
I've also
like,
seen lions, mate.
they're moose are 12 foot like tall. Like they're fucking massive.
Mhm.
They're
Do
huge.
you know what's scary about them? There's a certain time of the year in Canada when the fruits ferment on the ground and they get drunk eating them. So they just start walking randomly out in front of cars.
So what you
Hey,
saying?
this thing, man.
What you saying, Adam,
See how
is
it's a
they're
big
Irish. They're Irish. They get
Irish.
pissed and just having a fight with anybody.
Adam, could I say, I think you've missed your calling as like with like an animal podcast with all these kind of like stats you bring in. Where the fuck are you pulling these stats from? Just like a like what? I've never heard
There's
that
like-
in my life.
Aaron.
They eat magic mushrooms as well, and they're
Yeah, I've seen that.
Right kind of animals. I like that.
So are we all going for lion? No one's going
Yeah.
for the moose.
Yeah.
Okay, lion goes through.
Yeah, I'll go with a lion.
All right. Next one. Crocodile versus a leopard.
Croc, I'd probably
Croc.
say. Just because I know leopards are quick and they're nippy
Yeah, I
and
don't see-
agile, but if a croc gets hold of you, you're done for it. That death roll that they do,
Yeah.
neck snap, the lot. And I've actually seen video footage of crocs like fucking grabbing when they're drinking water near the side, and they ain't got a fucking no
Crocodile.
chance.
Yeah,
Crocodile, yeah.
I don't see it doing anything to a croc, to be honest.
Crocodile's going
And they
through.
whack their tails as well, they do.
Yeah.
Like,
They wag their tails. Did you just say?
Like whip.
They whack them.
Oh, they wag their tails like a little croc.
All right. Before we get to the last one, we just spoke about this animal. It's the honey badger, the most vicious animal on this planet, by the way. Like,
A honey
bar
badger?
none. Yeah. Like, bar none, it's the most aggressive animal on the planet. Like, it attacks lions. Like, it fucks
Yeah.
lions up. They are
Why
proper.
specifically a honey badger though? Like why
So
not a badger?
badass.
Because they will take on lions, tiger. They don't give a shit. They will fight everything. They're fucking horrific.
You know what? They do look fucking
They're
evil then.
horrible animals. And that is versus one of the most deadliest birds in the world, a cassowary.
A cassowary. Mate, I'm learning something new every day. Looks like
do you
fucking
spell
Eminem.
Yeah. So cassowaries are known. I think are they from New Zealand? I believe. But yeah, they have a poisonous tip on their claw that they slash your stomach open with, and yeah, they're nasty fucking animals. Nasty.
They're kind of like a
You know what?
kiwi.
Yeah,
Just
but
keep a bit
bigger,
of,
bigger.
an aerial battle in there. I want to go with the bird.
It's
I think honey
flightless.
badgers-
It's a flightless bird.
Oh,
Doesn't fly.
let down. A bird that doesn't fly? No.
Yeah.
Get going.
Deserves
honey
to die
badger.
anyway.
Deserves to
Deserves
fucking
to
die.
die.
What do you mean? You've got wings and you can't fucking fly. What's going on there? Honey badger for the win. Dub. Straight
Yeah.
up.
There's also that honey badgers are actually.
Every animal.
every animal-
I've got a list here.
Yes.
I've got a list of honey badger facts.
Yeah.
So
They're resistant to venom a lot of the time. They
Yep.
hunt snakes and everything. So, like, potentially that's one of the weapons of that bird that are out of the way. I go honey
Yeah.
badger.
Yeah, I'll go honey badger.
yeah, I've got some facts here. There is one that Adam will like. They have a reversible anus that sprays liquid.
I thought it was the only one.
It's like a skunk. Like a skunk.
So wait, their bumhole goes inside out.
It
like
reverses.
that.
It reverses out and it sprays liquid that you can't get off like a skunk.
Like the United kit, you know, the gold and white reverse one that you could get. So his bumhole goes like that, and it goes everywhere.
Yeah.
Wow.
They build traps as well. They're able to build traps to trap animals in so they can kill them. So they build like.
I'm gonna have to start looking at these honey badgers, not because of the age thing, just simply because they sound like fascinating animals. I've heard of badgers, but
more than 5 African animals attack back. Like if you attacked the African animals, only 5 of them would have a go back, and the honey badger is one of them. Even in the face of like lions, leopards, they don't give a fuck.
It. That's my kind of animal. That's what I like. Yeah. Honey badger for the dub. He's going in.
So there you go, honey badger's through. And then
did everyone say honey badger? Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Final one: human being versus chimpanzee.
And you don't have any weapons or anything like that.
No. Hand to hand combat.
Chimp rip limbs off, chew your dick, do everything, mate.
Everything.
You're in trouble, bro. If you're fighting a chimp, you're done. You're absolutely done. It's not even a discussion.
All right.
Even if you're John Jones, you're done.
Quarterfinals: wolf versus tiger.
2 legs or 1?
Just one.
Away goal count.
Yeah, no away goals. Wolf versus tiger.
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 Wolf, I don't know.
Okay.
I'm not for it.
Tiger. Really?
There's a pack of wolves too, so. But I'd still go with the tiger.
Tiger wins. Okay, polar bear versus hippo.
Polar bear.
Polar bear.
Go on, polar bear. Polar bear through. Lion versus chimpanzee.
What an odd fight.
Lion.
I think he'd find it tricky. He'd get the job done, but he'd find it tricky. It's chimps, man.
It's a 10-9 round, isn't it? It's a 10-9.
Yeah. It's a points match. You know what I mean? You'd probably win it on points, but I'd probably lion.
Go on, lion.
Yeah, do a Mourinho 1-0 off.
Yeah,
you know,
that's the one.
throw the defense in.
Part of the bus.
Shut up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Crocodile versus honey badger.
Probably a croc. Sure.
Croc.
But then the ultimate trick, the wild card is the anus.
Yeah. I do have more honey badger facts. They're always, I think they're not always fearless or mean. However, they will fight for every single piece of food that they do have. So there you go.
These sound like fascinating.
They're horrible. They're horrible. Fucking
I want
horrible.
a pet honey badger, man. They sound fucking alright nuisance.
Yeah. I'm just trying to read. Here we go. Whenever you see the honey badger around, remember these are mean, aggressive animals. Please avoid at all costs. So there you go.
Okay.
So we're going with crocodile. Going with crocodile.
Yeah, I would.
Aaron Croc, or are we going honey badger?
Yeah.
Crocodile.
Okay. Semi-final: tiger versus polar bear.
Oh, that's a scratch. This is like the Champions League this year. You don't forget about the rest of the fixtures. We're in the fucking main one now.
There we go.
A polar bear versus a tiger. That is fascinating.
The North Pole's cool.
That's what I'm saying.
Whose environment are we in? Oh, we're just in the octagon.
But you have to remember too.
Polar bear's got it in a fucking guillotine.
No area.
Well, it's like, let's say it's mythological part where like the jungle
Flatland.
is there and then the snow is there, so it's like they've met like in the middle where it joins up.
I think. Oh, I don't know. You know, that is a tough one.
I think the polar bear's taken into deep water.
Yeah.
Is that literally or figuratively, Aaron?
Yeah, they're both of it.
Both.
Yeah. Honestly, I really can't.
You got to pick one. You got to pick. You got to
Adam,
pick one.
Adam, you pick. Because I'm
It's a
going to
weird
get
one.
one.
I think just in terms of pure muscle, I think the polar bear has more.
Yeah.
I'd say. And it'd be more weight on top of the tiger, so I'm gonna go with the polar bear.
I'd say tiger.
Aaron, polar bear.
Polar bear.
Polar bear. Polar bear's in the final.
Tiger's been eliminated.
Other semi-final: lion versus crocodile.
I think a lion's fucking it up. To be honest. Gotta be on it, surely. A croc. Like, if we're talking on ground, I know we've seen hybrid animals and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But if you're talking meeting like head to head, it'd be nippy, but a lion. I don't know, man.
So you're gonna get through the armor that a croc has, or be able to get at it.
A lion's bite? I think so.
That's the only thing I was thinking. Like, is it gonna?
Yeah, because you've seen animals fuck crocs up before, innit?
It's like it's like trying to take a wrestler down in the UFC, isn't it? Like it's near impossible to get him on the ground.
Could have threw a snake in it. That would have been interesting. Because I've seen anacondas fuck crocs.
Well, we'll do snakes on another battle maybe for next one.
Tune in next time for snakes.
Adam, Aaron, what are we going for?
Oh,
Lion, croc.
It's a tough one, that.
lion.
Go on,
We could have
lion.
had the El Clasico in the final.
Lion, tiger. Didn't
That's
work
what
out
I
that way.
wanted. Well, you lot voted the polar bears. It's just your own
Yeah.
fucking
All right, we're in the final. Polar bear versus lion. Who's walking out with a belt?
So it's the King of the Jungle versus the King of the North Pole.
You have to have to look at the stages that they've been through as well. Like who's got the better.
No, they're fresh.
resume and
They're
record.
fresh. They're fresh. They've had like months of rest. They're all
Okay.
rested up. They've had a good training camp. They've not been on
Both
like
undefeated.
both undefeated.
Yeah.
They've had no injuries.
The ones who's got to go.
They're in the prime. They're in the prime. Like this is for everything. For everything.
Definitely going to the judges this one. Split decision.
Split decision. Gotta make a decision, lads.
Polar bear.
Polar bear.
I think polar bear. Size as well. I know lions is like quick, but I think polar bear pure strength. Just because if the tiger was in, I would have put the tiger. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I think polar bear just
Can't
edges it.
decide. Like when a polar bear will maul you, mate,
Yeah.
fucking game over.
One of their swipes, mate, like just bosh.
Mhm.
I want to say
Yeah, I
a
think
polar
I
bear,
got-
but it could be a robbery.
We're gonna have controversy in the judges' scorecards.
Yeah,
aren't
it is a controversial one.
Yeah.
But polar bear just, I think, and it would be fitting as well. Like, imagine a polar bear stood up like
Well,
that. with a belt.
polar bear
Dana White with a belt around his
You know,
Polar bear goes through, but Adam, let's hear your.
Yeah, I might go to the judges, and we go to the judges with Steve Irwin. Crikey! he's a big white bastard.
He's a big one.
Champion
Yeah.
of the animals is the polar bear. The one
Yeah.
it's gone
Well done.
through. Is the
Well
UFC
done, polar bear.
champion or the UAF champion, whatever you want to call it. But yeah,
Yeah.
that's my thing.
I beg you put on the thumbnail a polar bear with a BMF title around his
Yes,
waist.
I will do that. If you've not seen it on the thumbnail, I've fucked up. I've fucked up if I've not put
Yeah.
that in the thumbnail. But yeah,
Yeah.
like, who wants to go next? Who wants to bring their thing next?
There we go.
I'm saving. I've got a few in my head, and I want to see where
Okay.
you go with it. So,
Nick, you go. You go.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Which one to go to? Because that one could be dicey. Right, I'll go with. So, top movies in each genre, in your opinion.
Of all
Okay.
time. Of all
Of all
time.
time. Of all time. Okay, so we'll start off with Sam's favourite. Oh, I don't know if it is still safe favourite, but horror. What is the greatest horror film of all time?
I'll let you go for it first, lads, because I've got tons I could chuck in there.
I mean, like, let me just specify because we're 40 minutes in. We don't need dissertations or
No,
anything
no.
like that. So, obviously, back it up why you think.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyone want to go first on that? And
yeah. I'm
Yeah.
not a massive movie guy, but Psycho.
Psycho.
It's a shout.
Okay.
It's a good shout.
Yes. Like that. Adam.
I'm not too sure if it probably does count as a horror, but I really, really like the cinematography and the story behind the plus. The Shining.
The
It's a
Shining.
good, that's a horror film. It's a definite horror
Classic.
film.
Yeah.
There's Johnny. Love it.
Probably
Classic.
one of the
Very
best.
iconic.
One of the best horror films of all time. One of the best directors of all time is Stanley Kubrick. So you're onto a winner. Is this my personal favorite or what I?
Your personal favourite?
Okay, my personal favorite is Halloween, the original John Carpenter.
The one that's like filmed on like a fucking camcorder. is
Yeah,
it, something?
yeah, like
Yeah.
it's classic. Was made for fuck all money. Great directing, John Carpenter. It stands the test of time. The first slasher films of all time, and it's iconic. So for me, Halloween.
Yeah, can't beat that answer. I'm not saying this is the best. This is my personal favorite.
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
always liked the Saw films. I mean, like the
First
three.
Saw film is belter. Absolute
Classic.
fucking class film.
Yeah.
So
Loved it. So sorry being there. Right, we're gonna go to comedy.
ooh.
Best comedy film ever. What do we think? If anyone says an Adam Sandler film, you're gonna get kicked out of the Discord.
Waterboy.
Yeah, like I really like.
It has its moment. It has its moments. The Waterboy's got its moments.
Vicky Valancourt,
Yeah.
the devil.
Gatorade. H2O.
H2O. Do you want me to kick it off? I'm gonna go a bit of an obvious answer.
Go on.
What do you think I'm gonna say? It's an obvious one, but I just love it. I can't deny it. I love it. Yeah. Step Brothers.
That's what I was thinking.
It's classic, man. I know you don't like Will Ferrell, Sam,
No.
but Step Brothers is fucking so fucking funny, man. He's got a belly full of white dog crap, and you lay this shit on me.
Much like Step Brothers, I'm going to go with a very quotable film, The Big Lebowski. It's one of my favourite films of all time.
I've never seen that.
Please watch it. It's fucking
Nah, I've never seen
fantastic. It's got some of the
Wow.
best quotes in the world. Like, they pissed on my fucking rug, man. And it's just like, there's so much good stuff in there. Watch it. It's fantastic. Big Lebowski.
Yeah. Aaron.
Is it our favourite? Is that what we're going
Yeah,
for? Favourite?
personal
Yeah.
favourite.
Just from my childhood, I'd probably say Scary Movie 1, 2, and 3. That I loved them films when I was younger.
Scary Movie 1 and 2, I enjoy to this day. Shorty as a character is...
Yeah. Which one's the one where they
Yeah.
wrap him up in the bedsheet and he's smoking
Two.
the spliff, don't they? Is that
Two.
the second one?
That's 2, yeah.
Number 2, yeah.
Yeah.
I like the Black News crew. It's like, there's white people dying everywhere. We gotta get out of here right now.
Adam.
I have a lot of movies that I really, really love. I really like Tropic Thunder, Anchorman.
Class.
Yeah.
I love Tropic Thunder.
Tropic Thunder is so good. I don't know how Robert Downey Jr. got away with it. but
Is that good?
he's playing
Is
character-
that
yeah, but
good?
He's playing that character in it, where
Yeah.
it's somebody who's done.
Well,
that.
he's sending up the extremes that actors go to and how ridiculous it is. He's not doing blackface like that's.
Yeah, and I really like Shaun the Dead. Shaun the Dead.
Shaun
is
of
one of my
Dead,
favourite
classic,
movies.
absolute classic.
You have to pick one though, Adam.
Oh. I'm gonna go with, because I quote it a lot of the time, just Anchorman.
Yeah. The Anchorman's right up there. Yeah, the bloopers from that as well are just different. Fucking... Tell me that doesn't feel like a cock.
I don't like
funny.
I don't like Anchorman like at all. Like I don't find it funny. But the blooper where he's just screaming into the microphone,
Yeah.
is fucking hilarious.
Take the children.
Yeah.
Take the children.
It's just so funny.
Yeah. And there's two more to this,
Okay.
okay? So I'll save the best one for the last. Best series ever.
TV series.
Yeah.
Okay. This is why Nick has a go at me for not watching a certain series.
Don't know what you're talking about. Best
You know what I think
series
fumbled
ever.
it? Fumbled it with conceding a late goal on Game
Yeah.
of Thrones.
Yeah, you're right.
Easily the greatest TV show of all time. Like
Yeah.
the budget they had, everything, but it just rushed at the end. You know what I really, really do enjoy? I've watched it, finished it there. I don't think it's going to go down well here, so it's probably best to mention it. The Crown. The Crown was really,
wow.
really good.
Haven't seen it.
Interesting.
Haven't seen it.
Really
I haven't
good.
seen it.
I've
I've seen bits of it. Yeah.
But in terms of like being hooked, watching an episode, binge watching, and I know it's quite common to say it, it's Breaking Bad. I loved it.
I can't not disagree with you because I thought it was great. It's not my favourite, but it's up there.
Overrated in my opinion.
For me, like Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul together, I always put them two together. They're like nothing will be beaten for me with them. Just even like the way that they do the frames for the camera and stuff, the way they obviously they set up what's going to happen if you like look closely in the camera, and like the way a scene's set up. I think that's just like unreal. I think.
Yeah, some fantastic shots in there. Did I say mine? I don't know if I said mine.
No, I'll go with mine. Mine's Hannibal. is probably one of the greatest cinematography pieces of TV series I've ever seen. It's fucking phenomenal. The actors are great in it. Mads Mikkelsen's awesome. Hugh Dancy's great, and I loved Silence of the Lambs, the movies, the books, and that character of Hannibal Lecter, and bring a TV series and shoot it the way they did. It got cancelled because it was too expensive, which I can see why, because it was fucking great. I missed that show so much. I watch it every year just because I love that show, so that's up there.
Again, another one I haven't seen. I'll have to watch that, definitely. I'd go with Game of Thrones. It's just, there's nothing close to it. It's literally nothing close to it. And a side one, The Office, US. Love it. Right, last one. And this is the big one. What is the greatest movie of all time?
Oh, you can fuck off, Nick.
Of all time.
Don't.
Your favourite.
I can't mention just one film.
Well, this is why we're here, to make difficult. I had to choose between a fucking polar bear and a tiger before, so.
This is my thing, though. I'm a film. This is my whole thing is film. Like I did a degree. I've got tattoos all over me. Like fucking Christ.
So you save yourself, Sam. We'll come around to you so you can have a bit of thought about it. Right. Adam or Aaron, kick us off. Your favourite film?
I had one just instantly pop into my head. I think it has everything. From cinematography to the it's everything. It's so quotable. People to this day, it's iconic. It's out maybe must be 14 years now, and it kind of brought an audience to the cinema for a specific genre of movies, and for me, it's The Dark Knight.
Yeah. Yes.
It just popped into my head. It was the first one. It had everything. Like you had Oscar-winning performance in Heath Ledger, and obviously he didn't get to finish the shooting. But everybody quotes him. I don't think anybody has depicted, for me, a movie villain, in particularly superhero movie, as good as Heath Ledger has done with the Joker.
Clip it.
It's what is one of the best. It's not just one of the best superhero movies, also. It's probably one of the best movies ever made. It's up there. Christopher Nolan, one of my favourite ever directors.
Yep.
Like Christian Bale, the best Batman I've probably ever seen. Heath Ledger as the Joker. The way it's shot, the reality. It's based in reality because every other Batman film was based in just pure camp and comic booky type thing. This was like, I can't argue with that.
Well, I love it. I love that film.
Go on, Aaron, because I'm still struggling.
Probably my favorite film. It's probably one a lot of people say, but Wolf of Wall Street.
Yes,
classic. Love that
fucking
film.
Classic. I'm not fucking leaving.
Obviously, Leo is in there. Fucking Jonah Hill, John Bernthal. I think the cast and that's just.
Martin Scorsese.
Margot
Robbie. You should have said first.
Yeah,
more to the
exactly.
point. God damn.
What's my man called that was in My Name Is Earl?
You
know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, fucking hell.
I don't know the actor's name.
You've also it's also directed by one of the greatest directors of all time in Martin Scorsese.
Yeah.
So do you know what I mean?
Matthew McConaughey in there as well, isn't he?
He's only in it for like 5 minutes though, literally. But he's like that thing is the lasting. Yeah, it's a lasting impact.
Yeah.
Like
that's all you need. 5 minutes in and out. That's what she said. All right. Yeah, that's it.
The Quaalude scene, he takes the drugs, he's trying to get in his car.
Yeah.
One of the funniest fucking things of it. Where he's got his toe on the handle, he's trying to. So good.
And in his head, he's drove home perfect.
Yeah.
You know what's really good too? Interstellar.
He took his
thing. I knew he was going to say that.
He said Matthew McConaughey.
I was like, I know what Nick's going to say right now. I know exactly what he's going to say.
Dark Knight is one of them, but Interstellar, I'm not one for specifics of cinematography, but I can appreciate when it's shot really, really well, and the music as well in it. I'm fascinated. I love the music by Hans Zimmer. Yeah. Matthew McConaughey is now my favourite actor, probably. I love a lot of films he's in and stuff. So, Interstellar's one of my favourites. Top film.
I'm going to spoil the party, and I'm also going to say a Christopher Nolan film in Inception. So
it's of all time.
Of all time.
Wow.
I'd have to put it like there's other films I can mention. Like I can mention Sunrise, A Song of Two Humans. I can mention Metropolis, Old Boy. Like, I can list off films that have had an impact on me. But films that I could watch again and again and again and again and again and never get bored. Inception is in there, and every time I watch it, I find something new that I didn't see before. I realise Christopher Nolan, Leo DiCaprio, Tom Hardy. Like, you know, it's
it's like 18, not in it. Like, literally.
And the ending of that movie too.
Yeah, and the ambiguous ending. Like, it's got everything in it. And I just... The score, again, Hans Zimmer, again, is one of the greatest. Like,
is it Time? Hans Zimmer Time, that Inception?
Yeah. So, I just think it's probably unbeatable in terms of Christopher Nolan films. Maybe The Dark Knight and Interstellar is, like, around there as well. But in terms of, like, ranking Christopher Nolan films, it's phenomenally good.
So is that three Christopher Nolan movies there?
3 Christopher Nolan films.
That's how fucking good he is.
That's how good
He is. Insane.
Like recently I watched The Prestige and I thought it was great.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Top film.
Fantastic.
Yeah, that's another one as well. Another belter. I'm glad I went with movies rather than top 5 serial killers. Who's next?
Adam, go for it.
Adam, you got it.
Okay, well I'm gonna go a little bit political, I think.
Oh.
Yeah.
Leave me out.
Look, you're gonna get Sam's fucking engine started now. You're pulling it.
I'm gonna mute myself.
Yeah.
Okay. Like, it's no kind of question that the world is in quite a shitty state right now. And partially, I think, and largely, not partially, I think that's down to weak leadership in the US. So you have the US elections coming up. Who would you vote for out of the two?
Oh, God.
Would you vote Donald Trump
Oh, God.
or Joe Biden? Like,
Sleepy Joe.
That's my thing. I see the world, like, the US are under weak leadership, I think, with Biden. But if it's a choice between the two, I'm probably going to go with Donald Trump right now.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Can we put that as the thumbnail instead? Adam votes Trump, and then just like that next to him. Yeah. Sam, you go.
Me?
Please. What do you think, Trump or Biden?
I think when it comes to American politics, it doesn't really matter who you vote for at this point. I think either way, if you're not a rich white guy, you're probably going to get screwed in that country. Like, that's just how it's going to go. It's run by oil money, war, and pharmaceutical companies. That's just kind of how... sorry, Adam, I know you work for one. Yeah, it's a horrible hellscape, America. So I don't know what voting can do really to change that. Like, I think either way you go, you're gonna get fucked. It's just, that's the way it is. But if I'm gonna be forced to vote, I'm probably gonna go Joe Biden, just because I think Donald Trump is one of the biggest con man and fraudsters I've ever seen in my life. And not only that, he's a racist, sexist, sexual assaulter, and one of the most corrupt individuals I've ever seen. And yeah, Joe Biden is possibly on his way to dementia and forget shit and not a strong leader, but probably less dangerous than Donald Trump. But either way, Americans are fucked. Like, they're not going to have a good time either way, to be honest with you. So
it's like answering the question of which one do you want to doggy your missus, and you just sat there like,
do you want a kick in the balls or a poke in the eye? Like, which one do you want?
Yeah.
Like,
it's not going to be great either way.
Either way.
I'm not a political person. I don't know no way near enough about politics to start saying, well, actually, Trump's resume, if you look at this and da-da-da. I don't know enough about that. I know enough that Trump and everything is about, and what his persona is, and how he markets himself, and all that kind of stuff. Like,
he's a grifter.
The reason why he does like podcasts with like Nelk Boys and all these kind of things is because he's tapping into certain kind of, do you know what I mean, like demographics that he wants on his side. And he's pushing the agenda of, like, with Joe Biden, like, he's obviously, I'm new, I'm the fresh, I'm going to tell you how it is, and da-da-da. One thing I did like, though, is the debate when he had the debate with that famous one with Hillary, what's her name? Hillary Clinton. Yeah. The debate there, and he was saying everything how it is, like, he uses it as a scheme, and she's like, what? And it's like, well, yeah, everyone else, you use it, he uses it, so
she could have
that's one
the
thing.
tax code.
The thing is, he's telling it like it is, and he exposed her, but then if you look, say, for example, at Jeffrey Epstein's travel list, Trump was on it, Clinton was on it, Biden's son was on it, I believe. They're all on it. So none of these guys are above any of the other fuckers. They're all like corrupt and horrible people. Like, all of them. So it's the same with ours as well.
Pedos, so
yeah.
As far as if I had to pick one, gun to my head, fucking hell, I'd probably go Biden. Probably.
I just
There we
don't
go.
give a fuck, to be honest. Yeah, politics ain't my thing, man. I just fucking
You
whoever.
told me you like Trump.
Yeah, the guy's trying to fucking
When
put
he
words in
goes,
my
he
mouth.
goes
He's trying to
down.
get me cancelled.
I'm just saying. He sent me an American gift the other day and was just like Trump for the win, Trump for the dub. I think he said.
You defo see me in my MAGA hat.
To
Pick
be honest,
one, Aaron.
to
Gotta
be
pick
honest,
one.
Aaron, like at this point in politics, is UK and US. You could be into it as much as you like. I don't think you have that much of a status on the outcome anymore. I just don't think it really matters. So
Yeah. Do you know why I've honestly never been into politics? Because I just feel like they're never for us anyway. They're never for the
No.
people. So it's like
they've never been working class. They've never struggled. They've never had to work a minimum wage job. They've never had to like go have a choice between heating the house and eating food. Like they've never had to have that. So why would they give a fuck?
I think Big Nasty said it the best. He said, I don't know why I just said it like I'm posh. But I think he said it like, he said, listen, if you never smelt piss in your flat, I don't think you should be making decisions on the
No.
working class people.
No.
I was like,
yeah.
If you've never had to go to a
but-
job if you've never had to go to a job centre, if you've never had
Yeah.
to like sort of pay your last £5 onto your electric meter, you shouldn't be making
Yeah.
decisions.
yeah, absolutely.
Am I actually being pushed to pick one?
Yep.
Oh man.
Aaron, Aaron, you don't have an impact on the American election, so it doesn't really matter
Yeah,
like which way you
none of
go.
us do. We can't vote. None of us
Yeah.
can vote here.
Vote Trump.
No, but I don't want my name tied to some fucking dickhead. That's what.
Well,
They're both
wait for our
dickheads.
thumbnail, mate.
They're both dickheads. Like they just, you know what I mean?
Do you know what I want to say, Joe Biden? But I've seen that video of where he's like fucking touching up like that, them
yeah,
girls, and it's
yeah,
like
it's disturbing. It's disturbing, isn't it? But then you've got Trump, who's literally getting done for sexual assault and doing the same thing. So it's like, you know what I mean? Like, but
I'm saying.
should we move on? Because I feel like Aaron's very
Yeah,
uncomfortable with this.
Yeah.
Let's just move on.
There's just a coin for Aaron.
Yeah.
Yeah. Aaron says vote Trump. Leave it in the comment section.
Aaron, bring your thing, mate. Let's bring it home.
Right. I feel like you have all been serious, so I'm gonna bring the tone down a little bit.
Love it. That's what I'm here for.
Right. You're offered 100 grand a week, yeah,
Yeah.
but you can only shit in public toilets.
Okay.
How long can you do it?
I'm not gonna lie, right? I shit in public toilets all the time. So
No, but you got to think of it, man. What about like 1 and 2 in the morning? You wake up with bad belly.
Do I get
the
to
worst as well,
do
isn't it?
Do I get to pick the toilet? Can I pick the toilet?
Yeah. But you got to think about it sensibly. Like if you're getting on a bus to town, you need a shit.
Yeah.
You wake up at 3 in the morning, you're like, oh man, what bad? Like that kind of like school bellyache as well. But you know
You're
you
gonna
can't go. When
you're gonna have to move
when
house.
Your waistband on your pants is like hurting.
You have to move house and live near a public toilet, aren't you? Like, you're gonna have to move house and make
So,
sure there's a public toilet nearby.
The question is, are you doing it, and how long do you think you do? How long do you think you go for? How much money do you think you like make? 100 grand a week.
You shit every day, so you're gonna have to figure it out every single day, aren't you? So unless you're regular like clockwork and you know what time you're gonna shit, like
I shit a lot. A lot. I'm not like an unnormal amount.
Nick's gonna move into a public toilet. He's just gonna live there.
Yeah. So for me, I think the measures are quite extreme because I'm talking 5 times a day with ease. I would shit easily. So 5. Yeah. I'd have 3 in work easily. Right. I get home. I have my
5. Fucking 5.
If
I have 2 in a day, I call that a good day. If I have 2, that's a good day. 5's insane. I couldn't get anything done. I'd be like, fuck, I just sat in the toilet with my laptop, just going, I can't.
I'm glad you brought it up, actually, Aaron. Because is 5 too much?
It's a lot.
Unhealthy?
Yes. You shouldn't be. Yeah,
6?
you should be shitting 5 times a day.
So what's the average
1
time
to
of
2.
shitting?
1 to 2. 1 to 2 times a day.
So am I either eating too much fibre or just eating too much?
Something's going on.
Right. Okay.
I'm gonna Google now. Let's Google.
How many
Yeah,
times
average-
after a bad Indian, mate?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, breaking like records there. That's what we're talking. But
How often?
yeah, I can't
there was.
remember the original
Here we
point
go.
now.
Here we go. So from the NHS website. So, bottom line, there's no one perfect cadence for pooping. The average healthy person once to twice a day, according to gastroenterologists. If you go for more than 3 days without a bowel movement, you are meet the criteria constipated. So yeah.
All
there
right,
you
yeah.
go.
So I mean, it's
That's
like
from
the
an art
opposite.
sector.
What's the opposite of constipation? That's what I want to know.
Diarrhea, isn't it?
Okay.
Is there a word for it?
Watch for any red flag symptoms. That might be a sign of gut-related illness. So you might have some sort of gut-related illness.
All right, well that's brought the fucking tone down, hasn't it? Jesus, we've gone from fucking complete ecstasy to fucking yeah.
You just gotta get
So-
the finger up there now, Nick.
Yeah. Oh mate, I've already had it there before. It's like someone shoving a turd back up your
To
ass. It's
answer,
horrible.
to answer Aaron's question, because I roughly know when I'm going to take a shit, roughly. So
Yeah.
It's got-
he asked the question. He asked the question. I'm going to answer it.
It's got Honey Badgers to Christopher Nolan films.
This is after dark, mate. This is after dark, mate. This is what it's about.
Oh.
I reckon.
Yeah.
How long is it? 100? Yeah. So a million would be 10 weeks,
grand.
right? 100 grand a week. So 10 weeks. I'd have to. Yeah,
Yeah,
I could
yeah.
do. I could do 10 weeks. I could do 10 weeks. Nick's done.
I
Nick
don't
ain't
think
doing.
so, fair.
Nick isn't doing a
I
week.
couldn't do it.
Nick's not doing a
I
week.
couldn't do it.
No,
I can't even think of like the closest public toilet to me either. To be honest, probably Morrison's or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
In Ireland, you're screwed. In my hometown,
No public toilets.
there's only 2 public toilets in my town.
Oh yeah,
And
you're done for,
And guess
mate.
what? They're
That'd
both
be-
locked at 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
So you're
That'd be
breaking in.
absolutely-
You're breaking into a public toilet at night to go for a shit. That's what you're doing.
Yeah.
So, yeah, some of my money's going to be going to, probably breaking an entry.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I
Aaron-
thought about this. Yeah,
Okay.
I thought about obviously when I thought about the question, and I would probably like locate a close one to me, and then you're gonna have that much money where you could pay someone to be there or to open it up when you need it. You know what I mean? So you start playing the system. You got the money, man. You're in control.
Yeah.
So you monopolise the shitting world. Is that what you're
Yeah.
telling me?
So how long
That'd
are
be
you?
a difficult first week.
How long are you going for, Aaron? Then how long are you lasting before you like? I want to shit on my own toilet.
I'm aiming for a year.
A year? A year of public toilets Every
He's obviously
day.
thought about this.
every day.
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm in
Wow.
for a year.
Wow.
Now, could it be a case where it has to be a public?
I think we've lost Adam. Oh, we're back. I think we're back.
Yep.
Okay. Go
Yeah,
on, finish
I'm
your
back.
point, Adam.
Yeah, is it a case where it has to be a public toilet, or can it be out in public where
No,
it's behind the house?
no, you
Not
can't.
an
That don't
abortion.
count. That doesn't count.
Wait. Have you ever had a poo outside? That's another question I wanted to ask. Be honest.
I think I have.
No.
I think I have.
There's
yeah.
someone watching this right now who's
Yeah,
had a shit
there is.
outside. I'm
There
telling
is.
you. I've had a shit. I went camping and I had a wild
yeah.
poo. And let me tell you, it's a free
I'm gonna-
experience.
Do you know what's really debilitating when you go camping is having to dig a hole that you're gonna shit into.
Yeah.
That's debilitating. That like
Yeah.
it's like
Well,
what
it's
am I
for you.
do? What am I doing with my life? I'm just digging a hole for
Yeah.
myself to shit. I feel like
I
a
had
cat
some
or
lighters
a
on as
dog.
well.
I feel like a fucking animal here. I'm digging a hole
Yeah.
to shit in. Like
It's nature, man. Somewhere in Windermere now on a mountain is one of my turds just nestled. Somewhere.
you not even
Yeah.
buried it. You've just
Yeah, 5 of them.
It's just
Yeah.
in
Looks
a
like
row.
a mole's been there. Yeah.
Right. I think we could call it there, lads. I think that's the end of
Yeah.
Real Reds After Dark. Thank you for bringing your things. Thank you for indulging in the questions and stuff. If you like this content, leave a comment. Leave a comment of how long you'd last 100 grand a week shitting in a public toilet. Leave a list of your favourite films in those genres. Give us your vote and who you vote for Biden or Trump. And then, let me know about the animal tournament, who you would pick to win in those animal tournament brackets. Be interested to see. Those comments are going to be an absolute shitstorm, aren't they? Just
I can't wait
just
for
a
it.
mess of things. And if you're watching this on,
Shitstorm.
yeah. If you're watching this on a Sunday, you could have seen this Friday because members get it before everybody else. So if you want to see it before next month, please do consider joining the membership. Anything else, Nick, before I sign off?
No, really enjoyed it. Thank you to the lads who jumped on as well. Laughed quite a lot. And yeah, hopefully we can do more of these. But it depends on schedule as well, because obviously everyone's busy, work, lives and stuff. So yeah,
great
look forward.
movie title video. Well, not title, a great movie idea. Christopher Nolan directed, taking a shit in Trump Tower.
Nice. There you go.
Animal fights.
There you go.
There it is.
There it is.
Bosh.
Peace out, everyone.